Dear friends, as you know, databases are designed in three levels of data abstraction, that is physical level, that we may also call as the internal level. At this level, the data that has to be stored. The intermediate level we may call as a logical level, we may also call as a conceptual level. And the top level of a three level of data abstraction is view level, where the number of views that are created by the DBA through which the various users who are interacting with our database system. The physical level, this is the lowest level. At this level, we are describing how the data is actually stored. Data is actually stored. For that, we are using the certain database application. One of the application we have MS Access, SQL, and number of other softwares we can also use. Suppose that we have to create a table. Table means a relational table that can consist about the data. Suppose I am creating a table in the name of student, and what is the structure of that particular table that we will get by using this command. So on your screen you may see that this is the command. By that we can get the structure. One table is already created in this database system at the lowest level of database system, that is called student. The name of the table is students, having the two attributes, and the attributes are roll number and its data type is character and length is 2 byte. The next attribute is name and its data type is character and having the size of 15. This is a kind of a relational table, is also be called as a fixed length database, a fixed length record, because the size of the record of this student table is 17 byte. Suppose I have to check whether any data has been stored in your database or not. For that, just we have to write the query by using the SQL command. Suppose select asterisk from name of the table, and the table name is students. I am firing the query. After firing the query, what we are getting? We are getting these are the information that has already stored in your table. But here you may say that the order of the record that are varying. Suppose you have to get the information about the internal level of a database system, all these records that are stored at the physical level of a database system. That system that can already define how the data that has to be stored, the data that are stored in a fixed length format as I shown you on your screen. This is the screen where the number of records has been displayed. The next level of a database system is called logical level. Logical level that can be consists of the logical structure of a database table. So, what is the logical structure? How the data that has to be stored? So, for that, whatever the structure, we have created the table, student table, by using this command. I have already highlighted on your screen. With the help of one of the DDL command, that is called create table command. Create table name, column name, data type, size, column name, data type, size. Like this we can create the table. Suppose a student table has created, and this table is consists of this much record. Now I would like to get the structure. What is the structure of a student table? By visualizing the command, with the help of command, you will get this is the structure of a student table. The name of the table is students, and all the column name is having roll number, name, and its data type and size. And this structure we are defining at the logical level. Here we are defining the logical level. So, logical level describes what data are stored. So, from this table you may understand that what data we have, one attribute is called role, having the data type is character. It means this attribute that can supports the character data type. We have a number of data type we can store in our relational table in your database. Maybe character, maybe number, maybe variable length character string, maybe long, maybe date type data, different kind of data that we may store in your student table. So, from this structure you may get the logical level describe what data are stored and what relationships exist amongst the data. So, from this table, from SQL you will get this is the structure of a student table, and this table having the two attributes, one is called role and its data type is character and size is 2. Now we have a relation, role relation is having with name, and name relation is having some more attributes that has to be there, that has to be related with this. So, now this is the relationship that has to be existed amongst your data from the logical level. So, the working of the logical level is this that can describe what data are stored, data type. From this table it is clear what type of data we are storing in at the logical level, and what relationships that has to be existed that are also already shown in your screen. Here we have some example. Suppose we are creating a student record. Student records means student ID, maybe roll number, maybe student name, maybe date of birth, maybe city, maybe some other. So, all these data type, all these attribute is having the certain data type, maybe number, maybe character, maybe variable length characteristics, maybe date type data, maybe long type data. So, the logical level that can be used for describing the data at the logical level. It means the structure of a table that has to be created. Now, at the top level of a database system, we are calling as a view level. The number of views that has to be created, as I told you earlier, the various users who are interacting with our database system with the help of view. Maybe DBA is creating the various type of users, maybe application programmer, maybe specialized user, maybe sophisticated user, maybe nav user, maybe DBA itself. So, this is the all about your 3 level of data abstraction. So, from this you may conclude that how the data that can store in our table. So now I am giving example how the data that has to be inserted into the table. This is one of the example as I told you earlier. Now suppose value, suppose roll number 7, name is Radha, and these are the two attributes that we have. Now I am inserting into it. Add mention in one of the insert SQL command, that is called DML command, insert table command. Insert into table name values. We are assigning the value of their respective data attributes having as per data type. Now after firing the query, you will see the record, one record is inserted. Now again I am adding one more record. Suppose roll number 8, suppose name is Rak. You will get what you will get, another record that has to be inserted. Just you see the one row is inserted. Now how many records that has to be inserted at this present moment? By using the select table command, we will get the data. So from this command, with the help of select command, you will see that the 7 record that has to be added in your database. Now I am summarizing once again the 3 level of data abstraction that can describe a database system are designed for 3 level of data abstraction, that is physical level, logical level and view level. Physical level that can describe how the data that has to be actually stored. It means various type of storage devices that we have used. So according to that we have to write the syntaxes, and according to that your data that has to be stored. The intermediate level, that is called logical level, that will describe what data are stored and what relationship that has to be existed among the data as per its data type. The data that has to be view level, the various view that has to be created by the user. Now next topic we have an instance and schema of a database. So first of all we have to understand what is the instance of a database. Database changes as the information is inserted or deleted. For example, at this moment I am adding one more record. Suppose name is suppose what I have added, I am adding one record with this value. What you will get one rows inserted. Now after that, after filing the query, you will say that 8 rows is displayed on your screen. It means by adding some new value, the instance of a database that has to be changed. Suppose you have to delete the record. Suppose delete student where roll equal to 8. One row deleted. It will suggest us कि as per the definition, you may clear database changes over the time as information is inserted and deleted. Whenever we are inserting some new information, the instance of database is updated, changed, or whenever you are deleting the information, the instance of a database is changed. If you are updating the record, the instance of a database will also be changed. This you may say that the definition of the instance. Instance, the collection of information stored in a database at a particular moment is called instance of a database. So from this table you may understand what is the instance of a database at this moment. By running the command, whatever the number of records that are available in your database, that is called the instance of a database. If you are adding some record, suppose you are adding this record, once again one row is added. Now you will see whether the record is added or not. But again you are firing the query by select command. Now number of record is there. The instance of a database that has to be changed. So the collection of information is stored in a database at a particular moment is called instance of a database. Now what is schema? As you know, this is the overall design of a database system. है ना? Just you may say that this is the overall design of a database system. The overall design, a database system have several schema. First of all, we have to understand what is a schema. The overall design of a database system is called database schema. A database system have a several schema partitioned according to the level of abstraction. As you know, we have a 3 level of data abstraction. One is called physical level, another one is called logical level, and top level is called view level. So it means that we have a three schemas. One is called physical, second is logical, and third one is called view level. Now, physical schema. What is physical schema? At the lowest level is called physical level. How the data that has to be stored as per the definition. The physical level describe how the data that has to be stored, that is called physical schema. Logical level schema at the intermediate level, that will describe the logical structure of a database, and this structure that has to be created by using the command that is called logical level schema. At the view level, we have a several view of a database system, view 1, view 2, view 3. So for view 1 we have some schema, for view 2 we have another schema, view n we have another schema. If we are clubbing all these schema, all these schema we may also call as a sub schema. At the view level, at the highest level, we may call as a sub schema of a database system. So this is what we have discussed so far today. We have discussed database abstraction and what is the instance of a database, instance and a schema of a database. This is very vital as far as the database system is concerned. Might be you people have enjoyed the video. I hope in the next lecture we will discuss some more detail about the data dependence and data independence too. Thank you.